Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and this is Shakespear Pond. It's a really special part of my childhood because my parents used to bring us here for fishing and picnics when we were kids. I remember catching goldfish in here that were so humped out because they were like 10 inches long. They were the ugliest goldfish ever, but they were very cool to catch. And then of course we released them. So there's the community sign. It says use at your own risk. So all around the perimeter of this pond is a really sweet trail. So that's where we're heading. There's another view of the pond. It's got a whole bunch of seaweed. Actually, from a distance it looks like duckweed, but it is not. Those big old willow got snapped right in half. Okay, so we're heading down this way. Hey, if you ever want to do something fun with your kids, pick some of these wild carrots or Queen Anne's lace and put them in a little cup with food coloring in it. Put one each one in a different color, and by the next morning the flowers will be the color that you put them in. They absorb the color and look really pretty. It's very cool. So this part of the trail is a little denser, and I just got bit by something, and wow, my knee is throbbing. Here's a little bridge over an itty-bitty river. It's nice though. This is such a perfect day for this. It's 22 degrees. There's a mild breeze. There are no mosquitoes. Whatever bit me was not a mosquito, because my knee is still throbbing. But it's really a pretty place to walk. I could just spend hours out here. It's really, really nice. Well, I just spoke to a gentleman, and he said up ahead in the darker part it's getting buggy. So he was kind enough to go in my Camelback so I didn't have to take it off, and hand me my bug spray. So now I'm covered and I should be okay, except for my knee, it's still throbbing. So this is a primitive type boardwalk, more like a log walk, and it is easily to be tripped over. There's the sign again. I don't know where Ozzie went. He's up ahead. Oz! There he is. You're a good boy. Two trails. Another fork in the road. Let's look at this one. Okay, we'll check this one out. There's another bridge. No water down there at all. Here's quite a wide stretch, and it looks like a farm vehicle of some sort was in here. Probably an ATV, I'm thinking. Whoa! Check what I almost walked into. Yikes. Okay, I'm going to close this. I'm past the spider web, and there's that trail and that trail. I think we're going to stick to this trail. Come on, Oz, let's go. You be my lookout. Look at the beautiful maple trees. They're just packed in here. It's gorgeous, huh? Such a thick canopy. That's beautiful. This actually is a good trail to cross-country ski in the winter. I love cross-country skiing. I've tried downhill and it's a disaster, so I stay on the flats and I'm pretty good at that. This area opens up nicely. Nice trails are wide here, and you can just barely see the lake over there. For years, my youngest son and I would come twice a week. Around 7 in the evening till 9, we'd come and fish. And there was a trout in that lake, or sorry, not a trout, a pike in that lake, and he was big. And one week he would be on my line and snap it, and the next week he'd be on Justin's line and snap it. And it became like a competition between us because we were determined we were going to catch that fish. So finally, after probably the whole summer, late in August, we went out and Justin caught him. And I kid you not, he was like 36 inches. Somebody must have put him in this lake when he was young. It's spring fed, but I can't see how fish that big would get in here. Same with the goldfish. People would put them in if they don't want to fish anymore, and they grow into monsters. So this always reminds me of when Justin and I came fishing. We just were really close at that point and spent a lot of time together. Well, we just ran into the other dogs, and they were 3 very big German Shepherds, but they were well behaved, and Ozzie loves other dogs, so it was fine. Oz, come on. So on we go. Oh, this is an opening now where we can see the lake. So now we're clear on the other side of the lake. It's really a beautiful little spot. It's quite deep. We bring the canoe here sometimes and just paddle out. Let the kids paddle while we have our picnic. Up there behind those trees is kind of the picnic area. And then back here is all the trails. There are a few different trails in there. The one I took is the one I like best, of course. So, oh dear. Yeah, there's the picnic area. Oh, and there's some fishermen. Check out these beautiful old willow trees. They're really a messy tree, but you know what? For kids, they are the best trees for climbing. I was an avid tree climber when I was little, and I'd be up there so fast you'd think I was a monkey. This is more of the picnic area, a little parking lot up there. There's a bathroom there, and down that way there's actually a tap where you can get fresh water. And we're on the other side of the lake, and there's some bald spots that are really good spot for fishing because it's kind of clearer here for kids. Otherwise you just spend time unknotting their messes. Ozzie's been looking for a spot to get a drink, and he just hasn't been able to find it. So now he's finally decided to go in the water. He normally doesn't like getting in the water. Right here is where Justin caught the pike. And there's a lot of bass in here, largemouth bass, and they get to a good, 3 or 4 pounds, and they gave a real nice fight. So, yeah, this has been just a fun family fish hole for all my life. And now I'm walking with my dog. Look at that now. I can't believe he's actually in the water. Oh my gosh, my car's gonna be dirty. This is the trail that leads around the lake, and I'm telling you, it is so close to the water that sometimes you have to push the plants away and go sideways to get through. But it's fun. This is again the fork in the road. We took the high one before, so we'll take the low one this time. Come on, Ozzie. So we're coming to the end of the trail. You can see the parking lot. We've passed a couple picnic tables already, and it's much cooler out of the bush. That breeze is just beautiful. So there's my mean machine. Oz, come here. Ozzie, come. You sit. Look at him. Ozzie, look at Mama. Ozzie, look at that face. He's full of those little tiny green stick-on burrs. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay, so we are heading home.